Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Dex informs Joss that he must say goodbye and that he is leaving Port Charles while they are on the hospital's roof. He tells her that Michael reneged on their agreement and isn't putting Sunny in jail. How is this possible? Joss wonders. Dex explains that Michael did it to prevent their family from becoming permanently divided. Joss declares that she would accompany Dex, as he has stated that leaving is his only option. Dex won't let Joss sacrifice her life and her family for him. He is aware that while being on the run initially may seem exhilarating, she will later regret leaving everything and everyone behind. Because she likes him and doesn't want this to end, Joss is torn. She also doesn't want him to pass away or end up in jail. Dex shares Joss's concern about losing him, and the two embrace. She invites Dex to remain and assures him that a solution will be found. Even if I keep working for Sunny, he queries. Just for now, she adds, and they'll find a solution. Dex consents to remain since he finds it difficult to fathom life without her. When Nina meets Drew in the hospital, she expresses her gratitude for saving Obrecht so that Willow could have a chance. If she has come to visit Willow, he inquires. She tells him that she won't annoy her. She just feels more comfortable being nearby. Although Nina loves her daughter and wants her to return to her family, there are many things she wishes she could go back and change. Drew makes a mental note of a family she wants to join. Nana concedes that is accurate. Willow requested that Nina quit fighting with Carly. Nana reveals to Drew. They might be able to start over if she can give her that. She will have to put in some effort to have a chance with Willow, according to Drew, and it won't be a simple fix. He advises her to be sincere and admit her errors before she can hope that Willow will accept her into her life. Drew departs. As soon as Sasha enters the television studio, she remembers the catastrophe from the previous year. She requests permission to visit the set to inspect the setup after being told the production schedule. When Haven de Haviland shows there, she declares that she cannot and will not collaborate with Sasha because of her instability. Haven observes that Maxie was meant to be helping her, but Sasha informs her that Maxie is ill. When Brooke Lynn arrives to support Sasha, she claims that she is the face of deception. Sasha queries BLQ as to her presence as Haven storms off. According to Brooke Lynn, she has returned to work at Deception. Sasha is happy to see her again. When Lucy gets there, she asks Sasha if she's certain and if it's still possible to change her mind. Sasha claims to be the face of Deception and wants to carry her share of the load. She claims that her current location is very different from her previous one. When Haven mentions Sasha to the producer, he notes that Sasha's appearance was one of their all-time ratings highs. Haven is aware of their declining ratings, and perhaps they can take advantage of this. The producer said that as Haven prepares the stage, everyone on social media is guessing as to whether Sasha will crash and burn once more. Sasha, Lucy, and Brooke Lynn are all taken aback to see Flora when she abruptly emerges on the scene. Flora queries Sasha as to her purpose in being here, as she was unaware of her presence. When Brooke Lynn inquires about a new line, Flora responds that she is featuring a line of baby bath salts. Flora offers an apology for the previous incident, but Sasha rejects it as her fault. Flora wonders why, of all nights, she was invited to give a presentation. When Brooke Lynn looks at what's going on online, she learns that someone is attempting to drive Sasha over the edge. Everyone advises they call this off once they know it's Haven. Sasha wants to prove to Haven that betting against her was a mistake because she won't let her win. Flora asks Sasha whether she's certain before taking her seat on the set. It's Sasha. Flora, what a beautiful surprise, exclaims Haven as she joins them. They go live just as Flora is going to yell at her for using her. Sasha declares that she is overjoyed to return to the program and is eager to share the Deceptor wand, their new invention, with the audience. According to Sasha, it will help all women, regardless of age, look their best. Sasha's earphone suddenly plays the baby's cries. Gladys and Scott have cocktails at the bar at the Savoy. She complains about having to maintain her focus up until this point, despite its benefits. She comments, "Rude," after he ignores her. Gladys is approached by Cody, who comments on the dramatic crash and burn and inquires as to whether she has another. She is just a bad player whose luck ran out, while she accuses him of cheating. Gladys storms out, and Scott warns Cody not to touch his wallet with his sticky fingers. Cody claims he was set up and asks Scott to act as his advocate. He extends a $20,000 offer. Scott turns away because he is not interested. Felicia asks him if he wants to say hello to Cody when Mac and Felicia come. Given that their relationship has been tight ever since he detained him, Mac believes it is a bad idea. Felicia observes that he is preoccupied as they take a table. She questions why they are in this location and why he chose it to mark Holly's return. Scott interrupts Mac and Felicia and queries why Holly Sutton is out and about chloroforming people as opposed to being in a burn unit. They update him on Victor, Holly, Ethan, and the necklace. "Where is the necklace now?" Scott queries. "It was lost, according to Mac, when the WSB sank the Haunted Star." Gladys is spoken to by Ms. Wu, who points out that in addition to losing the money she came in with, Gladys also borrowed $8,500 from the residents. Ms. Wu claims she owes her money and must make good. Gladys is lacking the necessary cash. She should access Sasha's accounts, Ms. Wu advises. Wu claims that they have an issue since Gladys won't do that. Later, Ms. Wu offers a possible alternative method for repaying her loan. Scott approaches Cody and decides to still act as his representative. Scott claims they are planning to sue the WSB for the loss of his and Serena's inheritance, the Ice Princess, since they have their sights set on a bigger prize. He says he'll need him to come to his office early in the morning and sign a document stating that Leopold is his father. Cody turns to face Mac. When Scott and Cody are chatting at Mac and Felicia's table, Mac expects Scott will represent him. Despite his other flaws, Scott makes a competent attorney, therefore he is happy. When Mac receives a call from the station, he must go. Later, Felicia yells, "No," as she glares at her phone. When Cody arrives, she says that social media users are wagering on whether Sasha will lose it on television once more. Cody sprints away. When Anna gets home, she hears a noise emanating from her dark living room and becomes alarmed. She pulls out her revolver, but it's only Valentin. He's been cooking them a delicious lunch and just cracked open a bottle of Chianti. They kiss because she finds that to be great. The doorbell rings, cutting them off. Despite Anna's best efforts, the person won't go away. It turns out to be Robert, who advises her to turn off the lights if she wants to act as though she's not at home. Anna tells that she recently arrived from a long flight and is exhausted. Robert pours himself a glass after spotting the Chianti. He claims to have learned of their bravery in the Chamber of Death and expresses regret that Valentin included Anna in it. Anna claims that her actions were her decision. Robert inquires after Valentin as to her thoughts after he excuses himself. Michael thanks Sonny at his workplace for aiding in getting the SEC off of Drew's trail, so that Willow could now receive her transplant. He reveals that Willow, who begged him to end their conflict, is the reason he is here. While pointing out that it was never his war, Sonny queries whether Michael is capable of doing so. Michael claims he can do it for Willow and his family. He seeks peace so that his family won't have to feel forced to choose between them. Sonny admires him for stepping up to provide for the family's needs, but he is confused about how Nina fits into all of this. Sonny offers to let them work things out on their own after Michael says Willow needs to decide what kind of relationship she has with Nina. Michael must return to GH immediately. Sonny advises him to phone Willow if she needs anything. They will maintain their distance, and he promises to visit them tomorrow at the hospital. But they don't want to be cut off from their loved ones. Michael leaves.